Hi, I am Monica. I suffer from a severe form of lupus and I depend on medications for survival since August of 2009. These are just some of empty bottles of the medicine I have consumed since my diagnosis. And here is my 2 pages list of medication that I have to take daily. There are times I worry about the side effect of medications than the illness itself. Those who take medications for chronic illnesses understand the frustrations of living with incurable diseases. From my personal experience, stress is lethal in many ways and a major trigger for lupus flares. Many times, I wish I did not have to worry about other things but my illness. However, it has been almost impossible to focus on my health challenges due to the emotional and psychological abuse that I experience daily in the hands of those who find me a distracting object because I have not lived up to their expectations. I can feel the hatred, and there are people who would rather see me dead. If not, why would a true friend tamper with the mind of a person who is in excruciating pain? Imagine yourself being switched from one oppressor to another for over 20 years, and every time you escaped or told your story to seek justice, you found a roadblock because your oppressors have fabricated stories about you, stories that become your identity wherever you go. Think of the pain of being ignored by those in position to help you and actually use their position to brainwash you, manipulate you, deceive you, and get every information that they need from you in the name of helping, then betray you badly. Then you reach to a point of not wanting to trust anyone again. Suppose you reported your abuse to the law enforcement a number of times, and silence was the response that you received time and again. Imagine yourself in a position where you are intentionally confused and constantly set up for failure time and again to just discredit your claims or to have your sanity questioned and tainted, so you are not taken seriously and instead tested by every human being who has the opportunity to do so. Think of disappointments that may engulf you when for years you are given temporary help, which is designed to fail you because it is planned with an end in mind, and you are always taken for a ride because no one is willing to face reality. How long can someone live in suspense? Imagine the agony of having people advocating for you, but their real intentions is to know your next step so they can sabotage your plans and raise the roadblocks high. Think of the pressure that you go through when you have to guard your heart and your mouth 24/7 because you do not know when you will be outwitted. When someone will put words in your mouth by magnifying the one word that you said. Imagine the anguish you may feel watching someone using your children to get to you or manipulate and turn them down because helping them will mean giving you relief from your suffering. Where is civility here and where is fairness? Think of the torment of losing your voice in society, losing friends, close relatives, and everything that is of value to you, and being mocked, humiliated, bullied, vilified, and scrutinized and become a constant topic of discussion in people's homes and public settings because of false accusations. Imagine of the distress that you may endure when your fellow believers feel uncomfortable to talk to you or to shake hands with you because of the assumption that you are an illegal immigrant or you are simply a sinner. Think of the frustrations that you may feel when your child asks you, "Mommy, when will this end?" and you don't really know the answer yourself. It is extremely difficult to fight a life-threatening illness while depending on charity and with continued abuse emotionally, psychologically, and mentally. It is even harder when you have no job, health insurance, while your life is in suspense and at the mercy of others. But even worse, when there is a miscarriage of justice, and when the oppressors are left to roam freely at the expense of their victims. Is it really fair for someone to die quietly while their oppressors thrive and continue to oppress more people? Where is justice and where is fairness? Honestly, my body finds it hard to feel the effect of medications while under so much pressure, emotionally and psychologically. Listen, I'm someone's mother, daughter, auntie, sister, cousin, sister-in-law, niece, granddaughter, and the list goes on. How would you feel to be in my position, or in the position of my loved ones? To those who waste so much time going after me, it is imperative you understand that your effort to discredit, convict me, or to treat me like an insane person does not change the fact that I am a victim of church politics, extortion, blackmail, sexual exploitation, sexual harassment, human exploitation, emotional abuse, psychological abuse, conspiracy, and the list goes on. As a matter of fact, I have health issues today because of repeated oppression over so many years. Why are you in denial? I want the law enforcement to question my son's father and his employer, the Episcopal Diocese of Milwaukee, if it accepts polygamist priests, to question him why he listed the wife he married on September 14, 1996 as his fiancée when he was joining the Episcopal Diocese of Milwaukee. Why did he come to Milwaukee in 1994 and not go back to Tanzania or Kenya after his studies were discontinued at the University of Berkeley in California? Where did he live in Milwaukee and how did he survive? Who reported his misconducts to his former superiors? And why was he actually kicked off from the side of Jesus? I want the law enforcement to question the Episcopal Diocese of Milwaukee and his priests for the motive of their silence, and especially the bishop. A 2-year child support that ended at the beginning of my son's senior year of high school is not justice for him or for myself. And we are not ready to return to any homeless shelter or anybody's house because we need stability now after being unstable for almost 20 years. Enough of your selfishness and insensitivity to our needs. It takes two to tango. Why are all the eyes on me and not the unrepentant priest? This would have ended 19 years ago had he accepted responsibility of his blunders just as I did. I want the law enforcement to ask my former employer about the motive of his silence regarding the letters I've written to him several times and why he continues to oppress me by using other people. Every human being deserves freedom and dignity. Thank you.